The 2024 Olympics opening ceremony will be held on the River Seine for greater accessibility and spectacle, attracting worldwide anticipation. The event will see 10,500 athletes, 206 nations represented, 3,000 performers, and 94 boats parading through Paris. U.S. audiences can watch the ceremony broadcast on NBC with hosts Mike Tirico, Kelly Clarkson, and Peyton Manning on July 26. The Olympics, like the FIFA World Cup and the Asian Games, are four-year tournaments highly regarded by all athletes worldwide. Winning a gold, silver, or bronze medal in the Olympics is considered a national achievement, equivalent to winning the world's biggest competition. For this reason, participants in various categories diligently prepare for this tournament, hoping to make their country proud. While the competition is enjoyable for fans with a spectrum of sporting events taking place over 16 days, the opening ceremony is something that even the average spectator from across the world looks forward to. That is because the Olympic organizing committees invest a substantial amount of money and time in welcoming each country's participants, fans, and representatives. Starting in Athens in 1896, the Olympic Games were a four-year tournament until 1992, but the committee wanted both the Winter and Summer Olympics to be 2 years apart, so they decided to host them every 2 years. The previous two were held in Tokyo in 2020 and Beijing in 2022, respectively. So, with the 2024 Summer Olympics quickly approaching, here's everything you need to know about the highly anticipated opening ceremony. The opening ceremony will take place on a river for the first time in the history of the Olympics. The 2024 ceremony won't kick off in a stadium. Instead, Paris 2024 will lay down a new benchmark for bringing the artistic splendor of the opening ceremony to the public, since it is set to be held in the heart of the city, the River Seine. The proposal was initially discussed in December 2021, when the organizers put forth their plans for the ceremony. Tony Estanguet, the head of the Paris 2024 organizing committee, promised that it would be an unforgettable opening ceremony. In his words, "The eyes of the world, 1 billion people, are on Paris, in eager anticipation of an unforgettable Olympic opening ceremony. The entire city has been turned into a vast Olympic stadium. The Seine represents the track, and the quays the spectators' stands. Since the seating capacity of a stadium is limited, the Olympic ceremony has only been seen in person by around 150,000 people before. However, organizing an open ceremony on a river allows hundreds of thousands of spectators from around the French capital to attend, and they are not required to purchase tickets on the upper quays, but those wishing to enter the lower quays must do so. The ceremony begins at 7:30 p.m. in Paris, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on July 26 and is expected to last more than 3 hours. The 2024 Olympics opening ceremony, events, guests, and participants. The Seine River isn't the only main attraction of the Olympics 2024 opening ceremony, since it includes parades, guests, and other artistic performances. According to the official website of the Olympics, the parade route, which is the main spectacle of the evening, is 6 kilometers long, around 3.7 miles, and follows the course of the Seine past the two islands, the Isle St. Louis and the Isle de la Cite, in the city center, with a fleet of 94 boats. Furthermore, 10,500 athletes representing 206 national Olympic committees will be present. While little is known about the guests and entertainers, Usain Bolt, who attended the Olympic torch relay the previous year, believes it could be the best opening ceremony in Olympic history, according to Time. So, perhaps he will attend as a guest among a number of other athletes who have achieved great success in the tournament throughout their careers. Over 3,000 performers have been selected to take part in both the opening and closing ceremonies, including 400 dancers choreographed by Maud Le Plaidec, capable crew consisting of Thomas Jolly, the artistic director of ceremonies, Daphne Burki, the Olympic stylist, and many more, are working hard to ensure everything goes as planned. Despite not being held in a stadium, the 2024 Olympics will feature plenty of great performances, which many fans expect to catch in person or on television. How and where to watch the 2024 Olympics ceremony? One primary reason for holding the 2024 Olympics ceremony on a river is to make it available to a greater audience. Thus, if you're in Paris, you'll have a better chance of seeing it live since there are thousands of free slots, more than 200,000 free tickets on the upper quays, for spectators. However, more than 100,000 individuals, the lower quays, will still pay for tickets, ranging from £90 to £2,700. On the contrary, NBC will broadcast the coverage for the US audiences, hosted by Mike Tirico, Kelly Clarkson, and Peyton Manning. Viewers may also watch live coverage on Peacock or attend IMAX watch parties across the country. The Olympics opening ceremony will take place on July 26 in Paris.